Okay, so what we're going to do here today is we are going to overseed this little spot here. This corn got knocked down, it was no good. It's leading right up to our other food plot and a really good hunting spot. But with overseeding, you know, it is not a magic bullet, not by any stretch of the imagination. So what you want to do is you want to get a blended seed. Okay, so what we have here is some 7-card stud from Evolved Harvest. It is a very diverse blend, 7 different types of forage in here. You got clover, you got chicory, you got radishes, you got turnips. There's all sorts of things there. That seed is going to work its way through all this stuff, all this knockdown corn, all this grass, all these forbs. Is it going to be 100%? No, it's not, but that moisture is key. When you get to fall, if you have a lot of moisture, especially like today, this ground is wet, that seed, some of it is going to find its way to the soil, it's going to germinate. You're going to be surprised at the amount of forage you're going to add to what you already have out here. So you can see, you know, we got some winter peas in here. Deer love those. Radishes, those are the tiny little yellow seeds. Those are coated. This is some oats right there, but see the little yellow seeds? That's coated radish seed. Now radishes, if you can believe it, that little tiny seed right there, you're not only going to grow a radish out of that, those daikon radishes are awesome for deer. They'll pull those out of the ground and they get to be big, but that produces a ton of forage. Those are the big leaves that you see that come up. And you have brassicas, you have other things in here, but that's a really good blend to get yourself started for a really nice fall food plot. So that's just one option. Get yourself a blended seed, overseed it in an area that's got good sun exposure. That's going to work for you. Another thing that can work for you, radishes. As a gardener, I know radishes are ridiculously easy to plant and grow. Another thing about radishes, they're a cool season crop. When you get to fall, now we're almost to September here. When you get to fall, radishes are perfect for this type of application, and I'm going to show you why next. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. When you get a crop that is either overmature or overgrazed, and this is both. This is overgrazed soybeans. Doesn't look like it, but there's soybeans all along in these rows. But the deer have hammered them so much that we don't think it's going to get us to November, which is when we want to hunt this plot. So we overseeded these rows here. What I'm talking about here is radishes. This rack radish from Evolved, that's in here. There's turnips in here. And you can see how this has really improved this plot. That's what overseeding can do for you. It depends on a lot of things. It depends upon seed contact with the soil. And most important, I'm going to say this many, many times, it depends on moisture. You need moisture content in that soil, preferably when you overseed it. And then watch that weather forecast. Overseed it right before a nice soaking rain. You might get germination like this. If you do, you're going to be in the money.